Have you ever thought who are the most hated celebrities of 2024 and why? You have probably seen some of them in the news, right? But trust me, there are a few surprises here. So without wasting your time, let's jump into the video. Dwayne Johnson. Dwayne Johnson used to be one of the Hollywood most loved stars, but this year he has been frustrating a lot of people. Imagine hearing that someone as professional as The Rock shows up late to sets, causes delays, and even admits to peeing in bottles during filming. Shocking, right? Fans could not believe it and called it totally unprofessional. Then he upset even more people when he refused to support any presidential candidate. He said he wanted to avoid dividing people, but you might see why many thought he was just avoiding responsibility. Another moment that rubbed fans the wrong way was his suggestion for you to sing along during musicals in theaters. Some found it fun, but most hated the idea, saying it ruined the experience for everyone else. And let us not forget his Christmas movie, Red One. It bombed big time. Critics and fans called it one of the worst movies of the year, and the backlash was harsh. Jonah Hill. You probably know Jonah Hill from his best roles in Superbad and 21 Jump Street, but lately he has been making headlines for some serious controversies. His ex-girlfriend, Sarah Brady, accused him of emotional abuse and shared private texts that stunned fans. In those messages, Jonah told her how to dress, who to hang out with, and even what photos she could post online. Can you imagine being in a relationship with such strict rules? People quickly called his behavior controlling and manipulative. Then actress Alexa Nicholas added to the backlash by accusing Jonah of kissing her without consent when she was just 16 and he was 24. This revelation shocked everyone and raised even more questions about him. What upset fans the most was how Jonah used therapy terms like boundaries to excuse what many saw as controlling actions. Tom Cruise. Tom Cruise has been one of the biggest stars for decades, but this year, people have been talking about him for some surprising reasons. At the Paris 2024 Olympics, he made a grand entrance during the closing ceremony, flying into the stadium like it was a scene from Mission Impossible. Some of you might have thought it was cool, but not everyone agreed. Critics, especially anti-cult groups, got angry because of his strong ties to Scientology. They felt that letting him have such a big moment also gave attention to a group many people find controversial. Do you think it was just a fun stunt, or did it send the wrong message? Then there is the chatter about how he looks. People on social media could not stop talking about it. Some said he looks amazing for his age, while others thought he might have had work done and looked completely different. It has left fans split. Some still love him, while others feel like he is chasing a Hollywood image too hard. Will Smith. Will Smith, who was once loved by almost everyone, cannot seem to escape controversy these days. You probably still remember the slap he gave Chris Rock at the Oscars in 2022. Even though that moment is a few years old now, people will not let it go. His ban from the Academy keeps the incident fresh in the mind of everybody, and fans and critics love to bring it up whenever his name comes up. In 2024, things got worse. Smith got caught up in a lawsuit over his 2019 movie, Gemini Man. The lawsuit claimed the movie copied ideas from a book without permission. This raised questions about his involvement in the film and how it was promoted. And then there is the mess involving Sean Diddy Combs. Diddy faced serious allegations, including sex trafficking and racketeering, and somehow his name got dragged into the mix. He denied having anything to do with it, but you know how scandals stick. Robert De Niro. Robert De Niro, who is a legend in Hollywood, with unforgettable roles in Taxi Driver and The Godfather Part 2, has been making waves lately not for his acting, but for his outspoken political views. In May 2024, he stood outside a Manhattan courthouse during the Donald Trump trial and went all in, calling the former president a tyrant and a buffoon. Can you imagine the reactions? Trump supporters were right there, and things got heated fast. But that was just the start of the fallout. Not long after, the National Association of Broadcasters, NAB, took back a major philanthropy award they had planned to give him. They said his bold political statements might take attention away from the purpose of the event, celebrating local journalism and public service. Shia Labate. You probably know Shia Labate from movies like Transformers or Honey Boy. He has shown so much talent over the years, but recently, his personal troubles have been stealing the spotlight. Shia is still in a legal fight with his ex-girlfriend FKA Twigs. She says he hurt her emotionally and physically during their relationship. The case has dragged on for years, and now the trial has been pushed to 2025. You might wonder why it is taking so long and what the outcome will be. This year, Shia also got into trouble in Scotland. While outside a pub in Edinburgh, he got into a heated argument with a group of people. Things escalated so much that bystanders had to step in to stop it from turning into a fight. Oprah Winfrey. Oprah Winfrey, who used to be loved by nearly everyone, is facing a lot of hate in 2024. Many people are asking, what happened? You have probably seen Oprah as someone who inspired millions, but recently her actions have made some fans upset. The biggest issue came after the wildfires in Maui. Oprah, who owns a lot of land in Hawaii, worked with Dwayne Johnson to start a relief fund for the victims. While it seemed like a good idea, many people criticized her for asking others to donate when she is a billionaire. Fans felt she should have given more money herself instead of asking people who may not have much to give. Another problem is the land of Oprah in Maui. Some people believe her owning so much land is not helping the local community and may even be causing issues. JoJo Siwa. JoJo Siwa, once the bubbly, glitter-loving star kids adored, has found herself in the middle of backlash in 2024. You probably remember her from her days as a kid icon with her high ponytail and bright bows, but it seems like her attitude is not working the same way anymore. So what went wrong? Why are people turning their backs on someone who used to be universally loved? For starters, JoJo's attempt to transition from a kid entertainer to a more mature celebrity has not gone as smoothly as she hoped. Her social media posts, which often highlight her flashy lifestyle, have started to think people the wrong way. Many feel like she is losing touch with the audience who helped build her career. When you grow up in the industry, people expect you to change, but her shift feels forced to some, like she is trying too hard to shed her child star image. Then there is her TikTok presence. Her online posts have faced criticism for being overly dramatic and attention-seeking. Some fans feel like she is more focused on staying relevant than being authentic. And let's not forget her feuds with other influencers, which only add to the drama and push people away. James Jordan. Have you ever liked someone for their talent but felt unsure about them because of the things they say? That is exactly where James Jordan, the former Strictly Come Dancing star, stands in 2024. You might remember his amazing dance skills, but lately his words have been getting all the attention, and not in a good way. An old video from 2006 popped up recently and got people talking. In it, James made comments about his dance partner weight. He said the clip was edited to look worse than it was, but many of you might think those words still hit hard. These days, fat shaming feels completely out of place, does not it? On top of that, James upset fans by saying celebrities on Strictly complain too much. He even criticized the show for focusing so much on emotions. Some of you might agree with him, but others felt he sounded harsh and out of touch. Whoopy Goldberg. When you hear the name Whoopy Goldberg, you probably think of her big roles in Sister Act or her longtime spot on The View. But in 2024, things have not been going great for her. She has been in the middle of some serious drama, and a lot of people are not happy with her. This year, Whoopi upset many viewers with her comments during heated talks on The View. Some of the things she said came across as harsh or uncaring, especially when talking about sensitive topics. Fans started to feel like she was not listening or caring about the opinions of other people. She has also faced backlash during interviews and public events. People feel she does not admit when she is wrong, and instead stands by what she says, even when it causes a big fuss. Fans who loved her for being real and funny now feel let down. Chris Brown. Do you still listen to the music of Chris Brown, or have his past actions made you lose interest in him? Well, 2024 has not been kind to Chris, and many people are still upset with him. In July 2024, 4 concert-goers filed a $50 million lawsuit against Chris Brown and Live Nation. They claimed that after attending his performance at Dickies Arena in Fort Worth, Texas, they were invited backstage. Once there, they alleged that Brown and his entourage attacked and brutally beat them. The plaintiffs sought a temporary restraining order to prevent Brown and others from deleting or tampering with evidence related to the alleged assault. In October 2024, a woman identified only as Jane Doe came forward with allegations against Chris Brown in a documentary titled Chris Brown, A History of Violence. She claimed that in December 2020, during a trip to Miami, Brown sexually assaulted her on a yacht owned by Sean Diddy Combs. Doe described feeling disoriented after consuming a drink handed to her by Brown, leading to a loss of memory in the alleged assault. She also mentioned receiving death threats following the incident. Jada Pinkett Smith. Have you been following the drama surrounding Jada Pinkett Smith in 2024? It has been a year full of ups and downs for the actress, and let's just say, the public has a lot to say. In early 2024, Jada announced the return of her talk show, Red Table Talk, with new episodes featuring candid conversations on various topics. While many fans welcomed the return of the show, some criticized the timing, suggesting it was a strategic move to boost her public image amid ongoing controversies. In September 2024, Jada made her Instagram private after posting about the pressures women face in relationships. She talked about how women are valuable on their own without needing to rely on men and encouraged people to recognize their own greatness. This happened when fans started wondering about a mysterious man in her summer photos. Jada has also faced a lot of criticism for her parenting. One big reason people are upset with her is that she promoted hallucinogenic drugs to children, which has made many fans angry. Woody Allen. So now let's talk about Woody Allen. Do you still think of him as a respected director? Honestly, I cannot separate the guy from all the controversy anymore. I mean, remember when we used to watch Annie Hall or Midnight in Paris and think of him as this quirky genius? Yeah, things have changed. The main reason people cannot stand him now is the whole situation with his adopted daughter, Dylan Farrow. Those sexual abuse allegations just won't go away, no matter how many times he denies them. It is hard to ignore, right? And it is not just about the accusations. His personal life is a whole mess. The whole thing with Soon-Yi Previn, he started a relationship with her when she was still a teenager. I remember when that news broke, and I was like, wait, what? It just felt so wrong. A lot of people could not wrap their heads around it, and honestly, I think that was the moment a lot of people turned against him for good. It is crazy because in 2024, he is still a hot topic, but for all the wrong reasons. Jennifer Lopez. Now, what happened to Jennifer Lopez in 2024? Honestly, it's been kind of a rough year for her in the public eye. You know how she has always been this huge star, right? But this year, a lot of things have made people question her choices, and it's definitely not all positive. First off, you heard about her divorce from Ben Affleck, right? Yeah, they called it quits in August. There were reports that the mood of Ben's swings really took a toll on their relationship, and that just made people wonder if the whole thing was more of a Hollywood fairy tale than we realized. Does not it feel like one minute they are on top of the world and the next it's over? It's kind of crazy. And then there is her music career. Jennifer's album, This Is Me, now just did not do as well as everyone expected. It did not sell as much as her previous albums. I mean, we have all loved her music for years, but this one, it just did not land like we hoped. And speaking of public perception, her performance in the UAE raised some eyebrows. People were upset because she took a $5 million payday to perform in a country with pretty controversial views on pride rights. Amber Heard. Hey, have you been following what has been going on with Amber Heard lately? It's been quite a year for her, and not in the best way. Remember all that drama with Johnny Depp? Well, it's still casting a shadow over her. In 2024, Amber has been trying to keep a low profile, especially after that intense defamation trial with Depp back in 2022. She even moved to Madrid with her daughter Una to get some peace. I read that she bought a place in this fancy neighborhood called El Viso. Can you imagine just packing up and starting fresh in a new country? But even in Spain, controversy seems to follow her. Just recently, she showed support for Blake Lively's lawsuit against Justin Baldoni over some serious allegations. Her own past legal battles, it's no surprise she would come in. It's like she is drawn to these high-profile disputes. And get this, there are rumors that when she was dating Elon Musk, he had her spied on with drones because he thought she was cheating. Ellen DeGeneres. Isn't it wild how someone can go from being loved to being criticized so much? Look at Ellen DeGeneres. For years, she was the nice, funny lady everyone adored. But now things have really changed, especially in 2024. Ever since her talk show ended in 2022 after those workplace complaints, Ellen has been trying to fix her image. She even said she went to therapy to deal with it. In her Netflix special, For Your Approval, she joked that her therapist asked, "Ellen, why do you think people hate you?" Her answer? She listed news sites that wrote about her. It was kind of funny, but also felt like she was not taking it all that seriously. And then there is Ali Fedotowsky from The Bachelorette. She said her time on Ellen's show made her feel stupid. Like Ellen was laughing at her, not with her, Kim Kardashian. All right, let's talk about Kim Kardashian. People are all over her case in 2024, and honestly, it is kind of crazy how much criticism she is getting. First, there is the Met Gala drama. Kim showed up in this silver corset so tight it made her waist look tiny-like, cartoonishly tiny. Some people loved the look, but a lot of others called her out for pushing unrealistic body standards. And honestly, they have a point. How long can people keep up with this kind of pressure? Then she messed up in the business world. Kim joined SKKY Partners, hoping to bring in big bucks. But she only raised $121 million when the target was $1 billion. That is a massive miss, and they ended up demoting her. Fame does not always mean success. And do not forget the Fortnite post. While the country focused on election results, Kim dropped a video promoting her son gaming channel. People called it tone deaf, and honestly, they are not wrong. It felt like she ignored something way more important: James Franco. The reputation of James Franco in 2024 is a far cry from his Hollywood heyday. The controversies surrounding him have left a lasting stain on his career. First, those sexual misconduct allegations from several women seriously damaged his image. These claims surfaced years ago, but they are still fresh in public minds. Franco's attempt at a comeback has only reignited the debate, with many questioning whether he has truly learned from his past or just looking for a way back into the career. What really hurt was the fallout with his longtime collaborator and friend, Seth Rogen. After the allegations came to notice, Rogen publicly distanced himself, saying he could no longer work with Franco. Their 20-year creative partnership came to an abrupt end, and it is clear this break was not just professional, it was personal. Then there is Franco interview in 2024, where he accepted being cast out of Hollywood was painful but necessary for growth. Jaden Smith. The person I'll talk about, his reputation in 2024 has also taken quite a hit. Well, he is Jaden Smith, and it seems like his actions have left many people questioning his maturity and public image. One major controversy revolved around his highly publicized breakup with Sabzada. Allegations of infidelity surfaced when Jaden was photographed with model Cleopatra on a yacht in Ibiza. Fans were quick to call him out, especially since Sabzada indirectly addressed the situation, asking for kindness and consideration. The whole ordeal made Jaden look careless about his relationships, and the internet did not hold back on the criticism. Then came the viral video from Paris in October 2024, where Jaden was seen lashing out at his security team over a missing Louis Vuitton briefcase. The clip spread quickly, with viewers labeling his behavior rude and entitled. Meghan Markle. In 2024, Meghan Markle is still one of the most talked about celebrities, but not always in a good way. Some people see her as brave and strong, but many others feel she is too focused on fame and drama. Her ongoing issues with the British royal family are a big reason for this. Critics think she is using her royal title to stay in the eyes of public, while also claiming she was mistreated by the monarchy. Her past interviews, like the one with Oprah, and her Netflix projects keep coming up. Many feel she talks more about her struggles than the causes she says she cares about. There is also the tension with the family of Prince Harry. Meghan skipping certain royal events makes people think she is trying to keep Harry away from his roots. Danny Masterson. Danny Masterson's reputation in 2024 is ruined. The former That 70s show star is now known for his crimes. Earlier this year, he was sentenced to 30 years to life in prison for sexually assaulting multiple women. The trial revealed shocking details, and many fans were horrified by what they heard. His connection to the Church of Scientology made it worse, as people believed the organization tried to protect him and silence the victims. Things got even messier when Ashton Kutcher and Mila Kunis, his former co-stars, wrote letters supporting him. Instead of helping, This made the public even angrier. People thought it was disrespectful to the victims and showed poor judgment. Anne Hathaway. 2024 has not been the best year for Anne Hathaway, even though she is a talented actress. People still love her movies, but some just do not seem to like her. Why is that? A lot of the hate comes from how she appears in public. Anne often comes across as perfect, but some people feel like she is trying too hard. It can come off as fake, and that bothers some fans. In 2024, she did an interview where she talked about playing a regular woman in her new movie, but her words made people think she was being out of touch and condescending. There is also some old dislike from her 2013 Oscar win. Her speech back then seemed really rehearsed, and people still remember that, even though it happened years ago. Kylie Jenner. Kylie Jenner is no stranger to controversy, and 2024 has been no different. While she has built an empire with her cosmetics brand and reality TV fame, she has also faced plenty of criticism. One major issue this year was her excessive wealth and how she flaunts it. Social media posts showing off private jets, designer outfits, and luxury vacations sparked backlash. Many people felt she was tone deaf, especially during a time when so many are struggling financially. Her parenting choices have also been in the eyes. In early 2024, a photo of her young daughter wearing a designer outfit worth thousands of dollars went viral. While some fans loved it, others called her out for being materialistic and setting unrealistic standards for kids. Then there is her involvement in beauty trends. Kylie has been accused of promoting unattainable beauty standards through her heavily edited photos and cosmetic procedures. Critics argue that she is contributing to body image issues, especially for her younger fans. Amy Schumer. Amy Schumer has always been a bit of a mixed bag for people, and in 2024, not much has changed. Some people love her bold humor, but others find it hard to like her. A big reason people do not like Amy is her style of comedy. She is known for being blunt and making fun of herself, but some say her jokes are the same over and over again and rely too much on shock value. In 2024, her latest stand-up special did not go over well because she repeated old jokes, and fans started wondering if her humor was getting old. Another thing that bothers people is that Amy often acts like the victim. This year, she stirred up drama by talking about cancel culture. She said comedians like her cannot speak freely anymore. Some agreed with her, but others felt like she was just trying to avoid taking responsibility for her offensive jokes. Chrissy Teigen. The year 2024 has been a mix of highs and lows for Chrissy Teigen, but she is still a controversial figure. Known for her outspoken nature and sharp social media presence, Chrissy has often found herself at the center of online drama. Her reputation took a major hit after past tweets resurfaced, showing her bullying other celebrities. While she apologized and took a break from social media in 2021, the damage lingers. In 2024, she tried to rebrand herself as a more grounded, family-focused personality. But many people have not forgotten her previous behavior. A recent scandal did not help. Chrissy faced criticism for hosting an over-the-top luxury retreat that some fans felt was out of touch. Photos from the event showed her living extravagantly while promoting it as a healing experience, and it left a bad taste for many. Miley Cyrus. Miley Cyrus in 2024? Let's just say she is not as universally adored as she once was. While she is still a major figure in the music and entertainment world, her public persona has become a bit of a roller coaster ride. Her transformation over the years from a country pop sweetheart to a rebellious rock star has left some fans confused and others frustrated. Her constant shifts in style and personality have led some to think she is just trying too hard to stay relevant. In 2024, her controversial comments about her past, particularly about her time with Hannah Montana, raised a lot of eyebrows. Some fans felt she was disrespecting the very thing that made her famous, and it did not sit well with everyone. Then there is her personal life. Her relationships, especially her split from Liam Hemsworth, have been played out in the media for years. In 2024, her choice of lyrics in new songs, which many believe reference her ex, drew a lot of attention. Wendy Williams. Wendy Williams' public life in 2024 is very different from the way it used to be. She was once known for her bold talk show style, but now her image is much more complicated. Her problem started a few years ago with her public divorce and health issues. These took a toll on her career, and her talk show was canceled in 2022 because of her health. In 2024, people still remember her strong opinions, but there is a feeling that she is not the same anymore, both physically and emotionally. Her controversial comments have also hurt her reputation. She is known for speaking her mind, but some of the things she said in 2024 were too much. Bill Cosby. The reputation of Bill Cosby in 2024 is beyond repair. Once known as Dad of America thanks to his role in The Cosby Show, his career has been destroyed by decades of sexual assault allegations. The tipping point came in 2018 when Cosby was convicted for drugging and assaulting Andrea Constant, a former Temple University employee. His conviction was a landmark moment in the Me Too movement. Since then, dozens of other women have come forward with similar accusations. While some people still try to defend him, the reality is that his actions have left an indelible stain on his legacy. In 2024, he remains one of the most despised figures in Hollywood. Gwyneth Paltrow. Gwyneth Paltrow has always had a love-hate relationship with the public, but in 2024, her controversial actions have made her one of the most polarizing figures in Hollywood. Paltrow Goop brand has been at the center of many debates for years. While some people love her wellness products and lifestyle advice, others find her brand tone-deaf and overpriced. The Goop brand is known for selling wellness products like $75 candles that claim to smell like her vagina or crystal-infused water bottles. Critics argue that these items are just a way to profit off the people's insecurities. In 2024, Paltrow made headlines for her participation in a weird court case. She was sued for a ski accident that allegedly left a man injured. The trial became a media circus, with many mocking her demeanor in the courtroom. And that's it for today. I know we have covered a lot of ground with some of the most hated celebrities of 2024. And I gotta say, it's wild how quickly people can go from beloved to hated. Some of these stories really make you think about the fine line between fame and controversy, don't they? What do you think? Do you agree with the list, or is there someone you think should have made the cut? Maybe there is someone I missed who you just cannot stand this year. Let me know in the comments below. I really want to hear your thoughts on this. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you never miss out on the next one. Trust me, there is more juicy celebrity content coming your way. Thanks for hanging out with me today, and I'll catch you in the next video.